George? Huh? George!
It was his friend, the man with the yellow hang glider.
George, I need you to reach out and take my hand with a hand, foot, whatever. All right, guys, hang on tight. We're going home.
George would never forget the day he was almost a bird. And he added almost being a bird to the list of things squirrels don't like.
Morning, fellas!
Oh, hi, Bill. George was up late counting stars.
Too bad you can't count them now, huh? They're always there, you know. We just can't see them on account of the sun being so bright.
George wasn't so sure about that. He wondered what really happened to stars during the day. Maybe they slept. Or maybe they got blown out like candles. Then again, maybe there was a guy named Lenny who just pulled a switch. Wherever they went, you can't count something that isn't there. George wasn't gonna quit. There had to be a way to count stars and go to sleep too. He just had to figure it out. The big upside-down cap. It could be a placekeeper. He could count the stars below it until he had them all, then move to the other sides. He had a system.
Oh, is that it for the night, George?
Soon, George had made real progress in star counting. And since he had a system, when they got to the city, he'd keep counting right where he left off.
Well, big hot city, here we come.
The city wasn't just hot. It was the hottest day in 5 years.
Oh, I can't wait to get into the cool, air-conditioned lobby. Whoa! Hey, it's roasting in here. Is the air conditioning broken?
Nope, I'm not allowed to use it. And I have to ask you to keep yours turned off in your apartment, too.
Well, too many air conditioners running at once uses so much electricity, George. It can cause the power in the whole city to shut down. And that's called a blackout.
Who cared about heat when there were stars to count? Only there weren't any. Maybe stars were only in the country, like mooses.
It's kind of tough counting stars in the city. They're up there, but we just can't see them. Really? It's like trying to count stars during the day. There's too much light. George, I'm back. I bought some of that really good hot cocoa. What are you doing? Soaking your feet in warm water because you got a chill? Well, when it's too cold to play outside, it's hot cocoa to the rescue. Hi, George. Oh, I dropped some puzzle pieces. I can't finish the elephant without all the pieces.
The pieces George found didn't look like pieces of elephant.
You found them. Well, now you can't tell what you've got by looking at only one piece. You have to put them all together. See?
So to see what his discovery looked like, George had to find the rest of the bones.
Oh, Mrs. Rinkins, we may have a rules violation here.
Oh my gosh! We gotta follow him!
Oh, boy. Oh, poor George. I hope he's not too frightened way up there.
George could see his house from up here.
No need to panic, George. There's a proper method for getting a balloon back down on the ground. I just wish I knew what it was.
Now they're gonna go wherever the wind takes them. Lucky there's only a soft breeze today.
I'm coming, George! Why'd you stop?
'Cause this is a truck, not a dock.
Oh.
Ahoy!
Oh. Row, Mr. Quint. Row like the wind.
But I have a motor.
Then you motor like the wind. I'll row.
As a city kid, I guess you're used to tall buildings, but I've never been this high up in my life.
It sounded like Bill wanted to go back home. This sure looked like a steering wheel. So George decided to steer them home.
Oh, no. It's going higher!
George, that increases the flame. Heating the air makes us go up higher. George, right now the important thing is stopping this balloon.
Maybe those sandbags were the balloon's anchors.
Steady.
Well, I'm trying, but I don't want those bags to hurt my boat.
Hey, Clint, you know you can't park here. Loading zone.
Don't drop anything else. It makes us lighter so we go up. We need to be heavy to go down.
Officer Wint, my monkey is floating away with the boy next door.
Climb on.
It's okay. I'll get us down. Just stay calm!
Okay, they're just ahead. Easy. Let's try again. Got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, good luck then.
Oh, oh, whoa. Oh, oh, oh. I've got you, George.
That's not a safe and approved manner to ride a balloon!
I know, Bill. I know. Now, don't worry. I'm gonna help you. Ow! Ooh, ow.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And now it's time to pick the winner of our contest. The winner is seat B3.
George, you're in B3. You won. Here's the winner. George won.
Ha ha! Our winner is that young man.
He's a monkey.
Well, that young monkey's been picked to be the conductor at our next children's concert in the park. Come see me after the concert. Welcome, welcome. George, you know what the conductor does, right? Oh, maybe I can explain it to you so you can do it without falling down. There's a lot of counting in music, such as counting the tempo, the speed of the music. The conductor helps keep the tempo of the music with a little stick called a baton. I can count the tempo like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Good. There are other tempos too. This is called 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You see, George? Now let's try it together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Got it? Have you seen written music before?
He's seen my music when I practice at home. I play lead tuba in a...
Exactly. Those down there are low notes. And up there are the high notes. Different instruments play the highest and lowest notes best.
The flute's good at high notes. The bassoon can handle those low notes.
Ah, I see you know the music shows them how long to hold a note. But the conductor can tell them when to play softer or louder. Here, try it. You can practice with this.
We can't turn it on, George. Don't want to knock out all the power.
At least his star counting pad was good for something. George was too hot to sleep. The one time he could have stayed awake, and there weren't any stars to count. People had their windows closed, and their air conditioners were on. George could hear them hum. With all those people using air conditioners, it couldn't hurt if George turned theirs on. He'd only turn it on just long enough to cool a little monkey. There was only one thing for a monkey to do at a time like this. Hide.
George? George? The power's out. George? Where are you? George? You up here? Uh-huh. Hi, Compass.
George tried to tell the man with the yellow hat how sorry he was for wrecking the city's electricity.
Oh, you think the blackout is your fault? Oh, George. It takes more than one little monkey to cause a blackout. I hope.
Oh, hello. Just came up to check on the pigeons. This blackout's really something, isn't it?
Uh-huh. George thinks it's his fault. He turned on our air conditioner.
I thought it was my fault, too. Honey was so hot, I turned on our AC. Then the lights went out. But the radio said it was really caused by ants.
Ants?
Carpenter ants chewed through some poles in Ohio, and the lines went down.
Well, George, there's one good thing about a blackout. You can use this.
George hadn't even thought to look up. This seemed like even more stars than they had in the country.
That's not the only good thing. These'll melt with the freezer turned off, so I guess we just have to eat them.